Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Math Puzzle Crash Course. We've got a mixed operations problem again for you today. So if you want to try to solve this one yourself, what you can do here is you can pause the video and we'll come back and solve it together. The problem is 3 times 5 plus 8 times 4 plus 2 times 6 equals what? All right, so if you remember the order of operations, which we've covered in quite a few videos here, multiplication has precedence over addition. So you would perform the 3 times 5 and you would get 15. 8 times 4 is 32. 2 times 6 is 12. Then you're just left with addition, left to right. 15 plus 32 plus 12 is 59. So fairly easy. I know some people that have forgotten the order of operations will try to solve this left to right, and you're going to get, a completely incorrect answer. Another thing to think here and remember in the order of operations is that multiplication is nothing more than shorthand for repeated addition. You could take this problem and you could replace all of the multiplication with equivalent additions. And 3 times 5 is the same thing as adding 5 3 times. So that's why I have 5 plus 5 plus 5. 8 times 4 is the same thing as adding 4 8 times. 4 plus 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 4. Kind of ridiculous writing this all out, but I'm trying to make a point. 2 times 6 is the same thing as adding 6 2 times. Well, if you replace all of that multiplication with addition and add it all up, you're still going to get 59. So you got to just remember multiplication is nothing more than shorthand. Much easier to write it this way than it is to write it out this way. Um, and a problem like this, this type of an equation or expression, it can represent a shopping scenario. For example, Sally bought 3 books for $5 each. She bought 8 coffees for $4 each and 2 tickets for $6 each. She spent $59. Now, some people will be arguing and saying, well, in my day, we just learned to solve left to right. But if you look at the order of operations, what that does for you is it doesn't matter the order that these items are scanned. Doesn't matter the order the cashier scans the books, the tickets, and the coffees. That you still are going to spend $59, right? It's the same thing when you go to the grocery store. It doesn't matter if you scan the milk before the bread or the beans before the cheese. That's silly. That's absolutely silly, and it's the same thing. So, what you're going to see though is that people who do blindly solve left to right and they ignore the order of operations, you're going to end up with different answers. Like so, for the top one, you're going to get 564, or you're going to get 1062 or 1035. Now, if you're using a really cheap calculator that uses immediate execution mode, you're going to get answers like that. If you're using the Windows standard PC calculator, you're going to get wrong answers like that. If you're using your cell phone calculator, scientific calculator, and entering them in just like they're written here, you're going to get the correct answer of 59. And the reason for that, I've got a whole nother video just dealing on calculators. It just has to do with the way those calculators input data. Um, some calculators that use this immediate execution mode, you have to already understand the order of operations, and you either do the multiplication first, or you use parentheses for the calculator, and so on, or you work it out with memory functions. But the differences in answers in the calculators isn't proof for anybody that there's two different answers. It just means that some people don't understand the differences in how calculators actually solve and how they work. There's some expectation that the person using the calculator understands what they're doing. Again, that's really all I wanted to show here on this problem. Just wanted to uh, quickly point out the order of operations once again. Hope everybody's having a great day, and I look forward to seeing everybody in the next video.